All right, we're live. And looks like you can hear me. So we're just waiting for them to let us in Zoom. It's 2 minutes till. My name is Sam Silver. I'm with Fathom Realty, and I specialize in helping heroes in the community and also business purpose and commercial loans. So just introduce myself real quick before the Zoom starts. And here I am in a little box in the corner. You can see me. And as soon as it starts, I will turn off my camera and just do the audio. So we're just waiting for the Zoom to kick in. Thank you so much for coming, whoever is on this stream. Appreciate your time. Time is the most valuable thing that you have, and I'm thankful that you are here. So just stand by. I'm waiting for Zoom to start as well as you. Let's see. Now, if you want to see this, this is also showing up on my YouTube channel. And let's see. Let me open that real quick here and see if we are. Oh, here we go. Now I'll close my YouTube channel because we are starting.
Did I see Keith joining us, or maybe a different Keith?
There we go.
I think Keith would have capitalized his name.
Yeah.
All right.
I sent a note out letting everybody know that this is the last night for the next gen REI, so we should put that out near the end of the presentation as well.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm glad.
I sent that to my downline today, which you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tom, if you can hear me, send that to Corey because I don't have his email address. So just forward that. Because today's the last day for that great deal. And you just got an email from Steve about that.
Always the other Keith.
There he is. Welcome, Keith.
There's the Keith. How are you guys?
Good.
Great. Hey, Tom,
is this your first time here, Keith?
Second time.
Second time. All right.
What's your last name, Keith? Crawford. Okay, thank you.
Well, it's nice to have you back.
Thank you. It's just really fun. And the way Steve runs the meeting, it's only a little over a half hour. Everybody has a few laughs. We all get to know each other a little bit. Tom, by the way, I received your information. I know you're going to have a guest on the call tonight, and I'd love to meet with him tomorrow with you anytime.
Okay, that'll work. You send a text.
Okay. Good.
Let's change my camera to EPO. There we go. That way the other camera will work.
Right, I love it. New faces and names today.
Oh, and Marissa, hi there. I just been communicating back and forth with Charles, and we've been, in fact, laughing it up, reconnecting, having a great time. He'll reach out to us in 4 days when he gets back from Jamaica.
Excellent. Welcome, Michelle Roberts. Thank you for coming here tonight.
Sam, if you still have that person interested in a loan, please send an email to me because we have somebody ready to jump on that for you.
That's fantastic because he's just chomping at the bit. We tried. Bill wasn't able to help us, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll send you everything I got on them.
Okay, yeah, they're going to be on our platform within 2 weeks, but they're pretty close to us, so we can just send you guys directly to them, and they'll make sure everything's taken care of.
Fantastic. We have one of my visitors should be here. His name is Anthony. And
Anthony.
I saw him this morning. Oh, there he is. Hey, Anthony.
There he is.
Hey, brother.
Right.
Introduce yourself, my friend.
Hey, Anthony.
You're muted, Anthony.
Anthony, you're muted.
Thanks for having me.
Mutual. Thanks for having me. You guys. I really appreciate it.
What's your last name, Anthony? What's your last name?
Martinez.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anthony, I saw this morning, and we just met today, and I said, hey, you have some time on, 4 o'clock? Are you open to looking at other business opportunities? And he said, absolutely. So here he is.
Yes,
thank you so much for being a man of your word.
Yes, thank you for the invite.
Anthony, I want to give you a special welcome and all the guests. This is Mark. I'm the founder of the company, and we really just have a good time. All the officers are faith-based and owners of the company, and we're all about networking and just bringing value. So I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And feel free to unmute and introduce yourself if this is the first time you're here. Let us know who sponsored you or invited you. We usually get started about 5 after, so we have another minute where feel free to share.
Yeah, if you have a short, clean joke, 30 seconds, you can tell that too.
Hey guys, none of my jokes are clean, but let me try to turn some light on here. I'm driving to Miami right now. My name is Ryan Patron. I own MedAdvantage Insurance Services, Inc. Down here in Boca Raton, Florida. We specialize in Medicare Advantage products. I have a whole network of agents with life insurance licenses. So I'm, sponsored by Chris Bohovic. I'm not sure who his sponsor is, but really looking forward to this final expense offering and learning more about that, if not tonight, in the very near future. So.
Well, yeah, Ryan, definitely. We're not going to get in depth into the final expense. We just have so many solutions. We can't get into all those, but definitely have your sponsor who invited you go through the process of registering and doing the NDA and all that. So then you can join Bruce in his information session.
Hey Ryan, I used to sell Medicare insurance myself. I did health and life.
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, so I'm actually selling my book of business right now and looking to focus on other opportunities like this that are, a little more fun.
Hey, Ryan, this Mark, they're not. It's not only fun. We have fun, but it's extremely lucrative the way that our team has put this compensation plan together. I would love to visit with you tomorrow, anytime, and so I'll get your information and I'll send you my phone number.
Okay, fantastic. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nice to meet everyone.
You bet. And that goes for all the guests too. I love to just talk to people. So I'm very accessible, as all the officers are.
Absolutely. And Anthony's
recording in progress.
Anthony is also in the insurance business as well. So I thought he would definitely learn something with our time here and add some value.
Excellent. So I've got 406 or 706 for you guys on the East Coast. Bo, if you want to just keep letting people in. I did hit the record button, guys, so we are recording. I really apologize today. I expected to have all my slides done for my new presentation, but it looks like I'm going to need another day just to finish it. Awesomeness takes time, and so we want to make sure it's a good presentation. So I'll have that for you guys on Thursday. And just so you know, the presentation, we don't want to sell anything here. We want to add value, even though we're presenting a business opportunity. So the presentation is going to have a little bit different flavor. It's going to be kind of a business training, a little bit of marketing. So when you send people in here, even if they're not interested in joining Solveres, because we're not going to sell them on it, we're going to show it to them, they're going to get some good business training and some good information. So some value. It won't be a waste of their time at all. And it'll just be an interesting presentation. So I'm really looking forward to it. Today is going to be kind of a hybrid presentation from what you've seen in the past. And then we're going to mix in the new membership options that took place on the 15th. So then you guys can ask questions on those. So with that said, I am going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And we're going to pray to the Zoom gods that we don't have any technical issues today. Slideshow, and feel free, if if I lock up or if you don't see my screen anymore, unmute and speak up so I don't go through the whole presentation and nobody's heard anything I said. Everybody can see my screen all right?
You bet, Steve. And if you do lock up, this is Mark. I'll take over until you get back.
Okay, great. So the goals of this presentation today only is to explain the difference between traditional marketing and network marketing. And then we're going to show you a business model that can create more than full-time income with less than part-time effort. So let's get into traditional marketing. As everybody knows, we've seen this for many, many years. You have a manufacturer or vendor, they ship product to a retail store. The retail store spends a lot of money on marketing and advertising to attract the customer to come in and make purchase. Now, with the internet, things get a little easier. The customer can sit at home and order the product. And this model here, it still goes to the retail store. This would be something kind of like Target, Walmart, even Amazon to some extent, where products are shipped in warehouse, and then the product is shipped out to the consumer. And then, of course, we have direct online sales where the consumer can order directly from the manufacturer who product right to. Now, it saves a lot of steps, but this manufacturer or vendor still needs to spend a lot of money on marketing and advertising in order to attract that person. We do as smart network marketers or affiliate marketers. You might have heard that term. Well, what we do is we try to bring the consumer directly to the vendor. And so then that vendor does not have to spend all that money on the marketing and advertising. And for that savings, they're willing to share a commission with us for bringing them together. Now, there still may be a shipping cost if it's a product that has to be shipped. But a lot of these vendors are service-based vendors, and so there is no shipping. So that's additional savings that can be shared with the smart network marketer. And a lot of times these are services that have monthly revenue, and so we can get a residual income off of those subscriptions as a network marketer. So the model looks kind of like this, and this isn't unlike even a big corporation who has a product to sell, and they'll hire a sales rep to go find that unique niche of people that want to purchase that product. So they create a business finding specific customers for a specific product. And of course, companies have made billions of dollars using this model. This is an example here of somebody that created just an online course on how to increase your vertical leap so you can dunk the basketball. This started about 10 years ago, and this guy's made literally millions of dollars selling this one niche online product to a very specific market. Now, what if we could duplicate that? What if instead of one course, we had multiple online courses or multiple products to share with people? And that's what we've done with Solveres, is we've created a business offering a menu of services for almost any customer. And so in any conversation that you have with someone, you'll be able to find a reason to share a solution that we have to help meet one of the problems that your customer or your prospect has. A lot of these solutions that we offer are premium based or subscription based. And so that's another opportunity for us to generate residual incomes or multiple streams of income with all the different solutions. Now, with Solveres, you don't have to share all of these solutions. You can pick one solution and you can create your own business with a good amount of revenue on just that one. And you don't even have to build a team. You're just building a business, selling that product as if you were a sales rep for any big corporation. Here's an example of some of the solutions that we offer, and all of our solutions are either unique, exclusive, or they're a great value. If you've been involved in other network marketing companies, a lot of times you know that the products, when you go to purchase them, even as a sales rep or an IBO, they're not always cheaper than what you could buy at Target or Walmart or somewhere else. With Solveres, that's different. Any of our solutions that you purchase as a member or a customer in Solveres, you're going to get a discount because we've already negotiated the best deals for our members. So here's a sample of the solutions. We have real estate sales solution. We have discount travel, nonprofit funding, final expense insurance, solar installations, a prescription drug program, the Solveres Academy, which is an online personal and business development platform where we host courses there. You may have a hobby or special expertise and you want to offer a course. We can put that on our platform and expose it to all of our members. We have a great discount health benefits program, an affordable health insurance. It's really a health share program that we just launched. It's exclusive to our members only. We have life insurance programs, senior services, ERC funding, and real estate financing. And we're onboarding new solutions really on a weekly basis now. So we're adding to this list. For all of these solutions, there's no licenses required. You've heard me talk about real estate sales. You don't need a real estate license to share the solution. Insurance, you don't need an insurance license to share some of these solutions. We do have different solutions available specifically for licensed and real estate and insurance agents, but you don't have to be if you sign up as a solution representative and just want to share it. Again, many of these solutions will provide residual income. So one of the questions that a lot of people have is, why would I want to start a business? It sounds very complicated. It sounds risky. Here's a couple of reasons. One, you get tax write-offs for things that you already purchased. So the computer I'm looking at, I get to write off 100%. All my office equipment and desks, I get to write those things off. A vehicle, if you use that in conjunction with your business, you can write off that. Even a space in your house, if it's your home office, you can write that off as a tax benefit. You have total control of your work environment. How nice is that? I haven't had to work for anybody for years and years and years, and I don't think I could ever do it again. You have total control of your time and schedule. You don't need to go ask a boss or put in some request to get your vacation. You get to do it whenever you want. Now, why would you start your own Solveres business? A couple more reasons. One, it's minimal expenses, and we'll talk more about the cost of starting your own business in a little bit. You can do this anywhere in the world. We have members all over the world. You have a potential to create substantial wealth and passive income. And I will say it's a potential. It's not a guarantee. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some consistency and putting a little bit of time into your business. We don't want to say it's all unicorns and rainbows out here. You have to do the work. But it's not hard work. It's really simple, and it's actually kind of fun if you enjoy talking with people. Of course, you're going to get support in building your business and your success. How much does it typically cost to start and run a business? Obviously, it's going to vary, but here's some things to consider. You have product, service, and research, product development and manufacturing, professional education and certifications for service providers. If you're an attorney, you're a doctor, real estate agents, insurance agents, there's a lot of expense and training involved in that. Marketing costs, fulfillment and servicing, shipping, administrative, franchise fees, and building equipment. It could easily be tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to start your own business. And that is all 100% at risk. There's no guarantee that the business is going to be successful after you put all of that into it. How much does it cost to start a Solveres business or run a Solveres business? Wow, this must be an old slide. There's a one-time setup fee of $189.95, and I'm going to repeat, one time. There's no annual repeat charge for that. It's a one-time setup fee to get your back office and everything all up and running. And then there's an account management fee of $29.95 per month. I'm going to go into some of these details a little bit more in the new membership options we have. But for this basic membership, you get a personal store, you get a virtual office to manage your business, you get access to all the solutions at member-only discounted rates, and you'll have deeper discounts depending on which membership you decide to jump in on. You have a license to promote all the solutions with Solveres branding. And of course, you have access to our unique compensation plan. So you get paid every time you refer a customer and they purchase a solution. Oftentimes that's monthly. And then of course you get the support and training. Let me go into the solutions here, and I'm going to try to jump into another page. Okay, that's not the right page. And that's not the right page anyway. All right, we're going to use what I had. So here's the options that we have. The one I just showed you is a solutions representative. That's kind of our basic level to be a part of the compensation plan. Again, you get access to all the solutions. You receive compensation based on our compensation plan. You'll be in our business directory. And if you're like an insurance agent or a real estate agent, you can receive direct referrals from our member assignments. One thing that's unique about our platform is when members go into their back office, they're going to eventually have a section in there where it'll say, based on your geographical location, here's your assigned real estate agent, here's your assigned insurance agent, and different professions that we have, we're going to assign those professionals. Now, one thing that's different here recently, as of February 15th, is we created what's called a pro representative. And what we wanted to do on this one for people that are really serious about growing their business and not just kind of sharing and getting a discount, but they really want to turn this into a professional business, is we wanted to include some tools. And the tools that we include on this one, well, let me go through the list here. Again, you're going to participate in the compensation plan. You'll have a premium business directory listing. We have a lead generation AI app. It's called NowSite. And normally this would be $49.95 on their website if you were to purchase there. But in our version, we get 100 leads per month. The one on the website, they don't. They just get some tools, no leads. So every month, you're getting 100 leads fed into your database. Then you get a personal conferencing software called Meetin, M-E-E-T-N. You can go to their website and look at the features. A ton more features than what Zoom has. A lot of marketing features. So if you're doing webinars or presentations, it's kind of hard to even keep up with the amount of options you have with that software. It's an up-and-coming star. That one's about $10 per month on that one. We do have an ultimate version as well available. That's included in your pro rep. So that, what are we talking now? We're talking $49.95, so $50 plus another $10, that's $60. We have a weekly mastermind training. Again, you'll receive direct referrals. We have a neat weekly networking event, and then we have the Solveres CRM. So the Solveres CRM is really go high level, and I don't have any problem telling our members Go High Level is the app that we use, because you can go to the website and you're going to pay more on the website for Go High Level than what the cost is of our membership at $79.95. And this CRM, if you don't have one for your business, it is one of the most robust and economical CRMs that I found out there. In fact, a funny story, I was on the phone with an agency, somebody who was selling marketing services and so forth for another business that I had. And they were essentially showing me Go High Level and all the different automations and all the different things you can do. And it was $1,000 just to get set up with Go High Level, and then $200 a month to continue using the application. That is included. The exact same version that this guy was showing me is included in our pro representative version. And that, again, it's only $79.95 for that version. So hopefully you can see that everything that we're including in the business opportunity at either level, whether it's a $29.95 or the $79, you don't have to incur all of these other expenses. So you really don't have a lot of risk. It's a very low barrier of entry to get in and to run your business. If you're paying $79 a month for everything that's included with Solveres, I paid that much. In fact, more than that, just for certain pieces of software that I wanted to use, and you guys get it all included. So what do I have to do to run my business? One, you got to sign up, make a decision. Again, it shouldn't be too difficult of a decision. And then you want to share the solutions, get familiar with them. A lot of network marketing companies have just kind of a couple really good solutions. We have a number of good solutions that are products or services that people use on a daily basis. So you just share it. Once you're having a conversation with somebody and they have a need or they have an issue, you can solve their problems by sharing the solutions. Step 3 is invite people. If they're looking to, create another business for themselves, additional income, make car payments, even if it's a couple $100 a month, or if they ultimately want to replace their job, then invite them to these presentations so we can show them what Solveres has to offer. And then you just repeat the process. It's really that easy, guys. It's just you're having conversations, sharing information. You don't have to sell them anything. Repeat the process, and then, of course, step 5, check your e-wallet, because from time to time, money is going to be put in there so you can transfer it to your bank account. Now, it's a very duplicatable system, and it's one that's easy to run. You get a system going, a routine. You're going to ask yourself, wow, how can I scale what I'm doing? Can I grow a team by doing this? Yes, you can. You can create a team of other network marketers like yourself and get paid every time anyone on your team shares a solution and someone makes a purchase. What's next? You want to get with your sponsor. You want to ask whatever questions. We're going to open it up to questions at the end of when I'm done right now. And in fact, let me go ahead and escape out of here. and then go through the website and start taking a look at the different solutions, get familiar with and see if it's something that
I know
interests
one thing you mentioned that's really important because, and it was your idea. It's so fun. He brought in the pro representative package, and when you have that package, when you sell another package to someone, you earn an instant $100, and you can take it out the next day. When you're at just the SR, Solveres representative, you earn $50 for the same thing. But so that is just incredible. We pay out over 80% of what comes in goes out, and we're and it's really exciting, you guys. I sign off on all the batches of commissions we're paying and what's going on right now, and it is just really exciting. Steve, if you don't mind, I'll take 2 minutes to talk about the company just a little bit. People like to. They want to know a little bit of a story. Well, I formed the company about 5 years ago, so it's not a startup, and invested a lot of treasure and time into this, and it brought in the right people. The 10 people right now that are running this company are just all CEOs in their own right. So we have a company that's debt-free, it's fully capitalized, and it's a unique concept. The 4 things to consider when you consider an opportunity like this. One is the company. I just talked about that. The officers. All 10 of us are owners of the company. We also have ownership for people in the field if you're interested. My vision of this was to have a company owned by the membership. And that's what we are. And all of us are just transparent. We get together all the time, faith-based family people. So the people running this company, making the decision for people you can trust. And if you analyze, you don't just think about this intellectually, should I join this? Just see if your values match ours. And I these people. And the other 2 things to consider when joining the company is the product. Well, ours is service, and it's scalable because we don't have shipping, research and development, all that stuff. We're all digital. And boy, a couple of new solutions that were brought to me today, and I sent them to Steve, and he vet some, are just incredible what's coming. So the solutions are something you can believe in. You're using them every day anyway. The last thing you consider is the industry. That's network marketing. We all know it works. We all think that only a couple of people at the top earn the money. Well, here at Solveres, that's not the case. And since we're just launching, don't look back in a couple of years and read about us as a household name and think, I knew about Solveres in 23, but didn't do anything about it. No barrier of entry, a lot of fun. You couldn't hire all the consultants that are in your back pocket. You can tell that I'm not very excited or enthusiastic about this opportunity. Back to you, Steve.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I'm happy to open it up now. I'd like to start with any of our guests that are here today. If you had some specific questions, again, we try to make this meeting fairly quick and give you just a really broad overview because we just don't have time to get into all of the different solutions. Saturday is a great day to come in and come to the presentation because we dive deep into individual solutions and then really answer all the questions that you have. So please don't make any judgments based just on today. Come on Saturday as well, and we can answer more questions. I think this Saturday is the Real Estate Solutions. Bo and Deborah are going to share a little bit more about a new initiative that they're launching. And then I think what we're also going to do is talk a little bit more about the technology, NowSite, Meetin, and the CRM, because a lot of our members have not seen all of those. And I'll spend more time sharing the functionality of those because that alone, if I were just looking at Solveres, I would join up just for those services because I pay more. Actually, I pay more because I started using some of those before I got involved with Solveres. And so I'm still paying for those because of the way I have them set up. You can get them all right now included in your pro membership. So let's go ahead and open it up. Use your virtual hand or raise your actual hand if you have some questions. But let's try to start with some of the guests here. Yes, Keith, go for it.
Yeah, well, last time we talked about possibly adding copywriting services to the portfolio of services from Solveres.
I kind of recall a conversation like that. I don't know if it was in a meeting or separately, but shoot me an email, steve@solveres.com, and let's set up a Zoom session or meeting session, Keith, and talk a little bit about that.
Great. Thank you.
You bet. we're always looking for new solutions, guys. We're not done by any means. And so if they meet our criteria and you know of different products, services, we really like business to business type products to support the small businesses. Just reach out and let us know, and we'll have a meeting and see if it's a viable solution for us. Do we have any other hands coming up?
Hey, Steve, if you have a chance if we have time on Saturday, of those things that we offer that people pay for anyway, I love it when you go in and show the value of setting the criteria to search for the certain prospect that you want. You're not just giving a bunch of prospects at random. You set the criteria. So if you have time, please show how you do that on Saturday too.
Yeah, I'll definitely go into that. And then a lot of people ask, well, gee, do I get an email address or anything? Yes, absolutely. You get email addresses, often phone numbers. You get LinkedIn profiles, Facebook profiles. So these are legitimate leads. And like Mark said, you set the criteria based on industry, based on maybe the position in their company. If you're looking for the owners or CEOs, I like to go in there and search on interest. I have a martial arts background, so I might look for somebody that's like an insurance agent with martial arts interests. So then when I reach out to them, I don't even talk to them about insurance. I'll talk to them about martial arts.
Oh, and then Steve, talking about, listen, we won't do it anymore today, but the thing I love is your program for hot leads. Steve has a special link that you can put in so you know what videos they watch, how long they stayed on the website, and then you get in your app on your phone, instantly letting you know that you've got a hot lead.
Yeah, and the CRM is, if you go to the Now site, it'll say it's a CRM. It's not really a good, robust CRM, but it is a great software for your leads. And so just imagine this. How much do you pay for leads now? When I had fitness centers, martial arts schools, and so forth, and we would easily pay $20 a lead, right? And not always the best leads, but $20 a lead by the time you do your advertising. If you paid $79.95 for the pro membership and you get 100 leads out of that, do the math on that, guys. That is very cheap leads for that. And you also can get unlimited leads. You can upgrade your Now site account and get unlimited leads. So every month you're just dumping those leads into your account.
And we don't talk a lot about hype and the networking part of it or the income. We don't show checks. But the way we've set this up, we have two compensation plans, one for the big hitters with a lot of experience, and one for maybe a gal raising a few kids alone that just wants an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month with a lot of help from up above. So if you're interested in learning a lot more about the comp plan and how we use it, how we build, and the strategy and support, reach out to one of us and we'll dive down into that with you.
Yeah, and that's a great point, Mark. For those who have been to these sessions for several times, Mark's actually going to be doing a specific compensation plan presentation because it can be kind of complicated. My eyes gloss over sometimes when he goes into it. It can get complicated, but it is something that you would be very interested in because it could be very lucrative. I do see the good doctor's hand up. So Dr. Harvey Loomstein, what you got for us?
Okay, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
When will we be able, or how do we sign up so we can get access to the Go High?
I can do that now. So as soon as did you already sign up for a pro membership, Doc?
No, that's what I wanted to find out. How do we do that?
Yeah, you should be able to. We had a technical glitch, but what'll happen is you'll just go right into the membership options and you'll click on the pro membership.
Got it.
Right now, what's happening is essentially you sign up for that membership, shoot us a quick note that you signed up so we can cancel your old membership. Micah is working on writing the code, so that will be done automatically. But if you're interested in getting Go High level, right now it's a manual process. That's okay. We'll get you set up for Go High level. Like Deborah got hers, and I just set it up.
They have a free 14-day that you can use.
Yes, you don't want to do that one.
That's what I wanted to find out.
Yeah, don't sign up through Go High level unless you want to pay $97 a month. And if you do the 14-day trial, you're going to want to use the software. It is a fabulous software, but we have a separate account entirely. So we sign you up under our master account. what that does is it allows us, when we start creating the different campaigns, marketing campaigns, drip campaigns, funnels, and everything on our solutions, we can actually share those. They call it a snapshot. We can share all of those automations and functionality with your account.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Did anybody else? Did I just go too fast, or did we just do a very thorough job? Bo, what you got for us?
I just want to kind of key on what we talked about before the meeting started. Today is the last day to get the real estate investing program through Keith. You might want to talk about that for a second.
Absolutely. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to that for everybody so they can see what the heck Bo is talking about. So Keith, who is a mastermind for real estate, has a program called Next Gen REI. And Keith is one of those guys who has been wildly successful in real estate. And he's one that you would go pay $50,000, go attend his 3-day workshop seminars, learn how to do all this real estate investing, but then you're on your own. What Keith said is, I don't like that. $50,000 is a lot of money to invest in a course. I'd rather people use that money to invest in themselves or their own portfolio. And so what he does is charges a very little amount. And for 30 days, he's teaching you the ins and outs on working with him to create your own real estate portfolio. And you don't have to be a real estate expert. Sometimes it's a matter of, how do I just find the right property that meets the criteria and then pass that off to Keith and partner with him, let him do all of the work. So his concept is, I want to help you make money and partner with you. And then he's going to take a little piece of that pie instead of charging you $50,000 up front. So this is a guy, when you sign up for the program, not only do you get the training, but you get to meet with him 3 times a week to have the coaching calls and bring up the property. Say, hey, Keith, I'm looking at this property. What strategy should I look at for this? I know we have some people in here. Let me stop sharing. Anyway, this is the page you're going to go to, and you'd click down here. You'd log in if you're not logged in, and it'll say sign up for his account. But you do need to be a member in order to access that one. I think, Deborah, are you in that program with Keith?
Yes, I am. And I did want to add just a little tiny bit to that, in that you don't have to necessarily become a real estate investor yourself. You don't have to have a license, and you can really do this in multiple states. But you can also, this works in conjunction with a Beyond Living nonprofit that Keith has as well. And this Beyond Living is an incredible opportunity to help young people get off the street and help them get re-educated and help them get jobs. And there are jobs that are being created in industries, various industries right now, for the Beyond Living homes. And because Keith really believes that people should be beyond living, and that's how he came up with the name for this. And it's just an absolutely incredible program that goes hand in hand with the Next Gen REI program.
Yeah, and I think I like when Keith talks about how easy it is to work with him. Essentially, to do what he does, if you went up to somebody, let's say a landlord that's only making maybe $1,500 a month on their rental property, and you went to the landlord and said, hey, if I could show you how you can make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month on your rental property, would you be interested? And of course, who wouldn't say yes? And that's all you have to do. At that point, you just pass it on to Keith's team, and they run the strategy with it. So it's a pretty powerful program. I've been in real estate for many years as a real estate broker and an investor. I know Bo has. And I look at this and go, I may have some knowledge and some background of the strategies, but I really like the idea of just going out, finding the property on my computer. You know, I can find multiple properties in 15 minutes and passing it off to Keith and letting him do it. It uses his money and his team.
Steve, I just want to mention real quick, during the presentation about Keith, you mentioned a 30-day program. I want to just take it a step further. It's 30X, which means 30 days to show you what you need to do over the next 30 months to help set up a portfolio that help take care of you for 30 years.
Yep, exactly. All right. Any other questions that we got? I think we made excellent time today, probably because I talked way too fast.
Hi.
Mitchell, did you have any questions? Oh, hey, Karen.
Hey guys, how much do you get? You didn't mention how much is keep going up on the price.
It's going up to $3.99. So right now it's $195, and Keith went in the hole on that one. I mean, I think he made $50 off of it, and of course, you figure the time he puts into that. That's just crazy. So I think I put out on the email that's the cheapest he's ever offered this program, and he realized very quickly he shot himself in the foot. But at $3.99, that's still $100 less than what he even offers it at a discount on his website. I think it's $4.99 on his site. Typically, it's at least a $1,500 course. Again, super cheap considering what you're going to get for that. So $3.99 is still a great value.
No, it really is, Steve, and it's a one-time fee. That's it. It's not monthly. It's a one-time fee.
So that's good until midnight.
And it's commissionable.
It's commissionable, yes. Good till midnight tonight. And Deborah, it's not like you're done in 30 days. You can keep working with Keith ongoing and partner up with him, but you'll also have the knowledge that if you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself.
Listen, this man is on a Zoom call, live Zoom. That's a smaller meeting than this, and I know a lot of us have been on there. It's a smaller meeting than this. He does it on Mondays and Fridays at 2 o'clock Eastern and Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern. And he does not shortchange anyone. He goes through examples and he just spends the time, and you just get to know him and you get to know each other, and it's a great group.
You know, if you have an energy issue, it's worth the amount of money just to go to his sessions and feed off of the energy of this guy. It's amazing. He can go on for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and his energy does not lag. But it just shows how passionate he really is for what he does. Max, your hand's been up for a while, so I want to make sure we get to you, sir.
Hey, thank you. I apologize that I couldn't get my camera working right away. I have a new laptop I'm working off of here. And I was invited with Tom Suka. I've known him for 30 years. We worked in New York State Corrections. And I started my own business here too in Florida now. I retired from New York State and moved to Florida. And this is, you know, I told Tom when he invited me to go to your Solveres conference here that I just want to be an observer because I didn't know what this was all about at all. So I have a couple of questions. Like, for one, how many members do you have in that membership with Solveres right now?
Mark, I'll let you answer that one. You might have a better handle, and I've got an idea.
Yeah, sure, you bet. Yeah, so we're right around 2,500, and there's so many people are coming in every day. And we've done that without what they call a master distributor, just the officers just sharing it with a few people. We've been in pre-launch setting this whole thing up. It was just about a month ago that we actually launched the company. We're in 42 states and 21 countries, and Steve has a plan right now that we're on that could get us to 100,000 members by August. And that is just incredible. And this company is scalable. 100,000 people could come in tomorrow and it wouldn't skip a beat. So don't worry that we're not going to implode because we grew too fast. So that hopefully that answers it.
Yeah, and when Mark says launch, this has been in the process of 4 to 5 years now, Mark, of developing the things that we have and building the infrastructure. So when he says launch, he's saying that, hey, we've now got the wheels on the bus, we're filling the bus up and ready to go. So it's not something that, we just thought of 6 months ago.
Okay, so I like your idea about the CRM and, networking and trying to develop and grow our businesses, like Tom runs, is a founder of Fans of America, right, Tom? And he grabbed my interest about 2 or 3 months ago for what he does for veterans, I can only offer background checks, employment screening, tenant screening, but I like the idea of networking. The CRMs are probably affordable. So I'm looking to see, this is my first visit with you guys. By the way, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Steve.
Likewise.
I like the skis and the brick background you have behind you.
Thanks.
And Mark, you have a nice house over there, bro. That looks really nice over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that backdrop there too. I'm in my media room. I'm in my
there's
little
a
media room. Yeah.
there's a turntable back there.
Oh, is there? Oh, that's nice. And so it's really nice to meet you all. I really mean this. And so, and I want to thank Tom right here, right now. Tom, thank you for inviting me because this is my first visit with any of you. So I look forward to maybe possibly doing something that I can help with in Florida, not just with what I'm selling, but for offering anything. You know, I love helping kids and disabled veterans, and any ideas like that are just right up my alley. So it's a pleasure meeting all of you. Bless you all, and I look forward to talking to you all again. I really do.
Thanks, Max, and thank you for not being a fly on the wall. I love to hear people step up and chat and ask questions and so forth. So now that I've just challenged everybody to ask questions, Denise, you've got your hand up.
Yes, thanks so much, Steve. So I just wanted to say one more thing about Keith. So I brought a kind of out of the box, urgent housing situation to his attention this afternoon, first to his team and then to him. He got right back to me tonight. He's on it. He is so compassionate about helping people. I mean, I could just feel his heart coming through this email this evening. And I mean, just for me to be able to partner with him and make a difference in this particular crisis that's going on right now in New York City, I mean, my heart is touched.
Oh, I love it. I love stories like that. Thank you, Denise. You know, I often say it's not what we do, but how we do it. And I think over time, everybody will notice here with Solveres that, yeah, everybody wants to make a few extra bucks and feed their families and so forth. But it's the culture that we're really creating with Solveres and the character, the high character of people that we have. You know, if you want to be successful, be around successful people. And that doesn't just mean financially successful, but personally successful. And I think we all really pride ourselves on that.
I have one more thing, please, Steve.
Mark, you never have
That
one
is,
more thing.
It's about Keith also. You know, okay, I'll take two. Okay. So, one thing with Keith is amazing. He doesn't need money. He's using his money to fund this program. He's a keynote speaker with celebrities like from Shark Tank, and he speaks at several different universities about real estate in his program. And what really touches me is the beyond living, getting, you know, these kids that grow out of foster care some safe protection instead of just living on the street or going back to jail. So Keith was not interested in getting into a networking organization. Look at the people here. I mean, these are people that jump in an MLM to try to sell oceans and then go to the next deal. Keith is now a member in our matrix. He's an owner of the company, and he's committed to doing something with Solveres that's very big. And we have a couple of other seven-figure income earners just like that. We're in for an exciting journey, and that's the reward for me. I am finished, Steve.
You are? Okay. Do we have any other questions? I haven't heard from Sam in a while. Sam, what do you got for us today? Put him on the spot.
Put him on the spot.
You're going to put me on the spot. See how you are. I'm busy. I got my Insta going. I got my stream going. I'm thankful for you guys. I mean, you guys got an incredible group of people to be connected to. I mean, I reached out to, not sure who I reached out to. I talked to Bill the other day, and Steven connected me with Bill, and he was like right on it. Unfortunately, it did not work for us, but that be neither here nor there. It wasn't his fault. So just the quality people, I mean, on the weekend, and just amazing people. That's all I have to say.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Bo, what do we have coming up? Thursday.
Next Thursday, same time, same bat channel. We're going to do it again. Bring your guests, learn some more, and really put Saturday at 10 a.m. on your calendar too.
Yes, and we will definitely have our new slides ready to go, and it's going to be more of a business training, guys. Of course, at the end, we'll talk a little bit more about Solveres, but it's going to be a business training. So whether you're a Solveres rep and want to get some information on marketing ideas and so forth, or if you know somebody else is a small business owner, send them in. My background is in business coaching, so I thought, you know what, why not put some of that in here and give away some information and material so you guys know what we're doing, because that's going to be for our membership as well. And I will say that's one other unique thing about the Solveres and our marketing concept is each of you have a business, and a lot of network marketing companies don't treat the membership like that, about growing individual businesses and what are the things you have to do. It's kind of more on a corporate scale. And so what we want to do over time is teach everybody to treat this like your own business. That's why we're saying you need a CRM, because you're going to start creating your own mailing lists, and you need to have your own drip campaigns and your own lead capture systems to run a successful business. Now, that can apply to any other business you're running as well. So it'll be an education along this journey with Solveres.
Steve, I have to say one more thing since you brought that up. Here we go. So Steve is partnered with Dusty Staub. Dusty's TED Talk is on our website. The Solveres Academy that Steve runs is with his partner Dusty. He's authored several books. Fortune 100 companies pay him $10,000 a day to do trainings for the top executives. This guy is in your back pocket. This guy is a part of Solveres, a co-owner, a VP. My goodness, the list of quality people goes on and on. I'm putting my mute on permanent.
Thanks, Mark. So yes, Thursday, same time, same bat channel. We'll do the new presentation. Saturday, we will do a deep dive into the real estate initiative that Deborah and Bo are bringing out. And then we will also spend some time on the technology, so you guys are at least much more educated and comfortable with those. But again, those three products being included in your pro membership makes it a no-brainer for you. Hopefully that was our goal. Bo, yes, sir.
Hey, we had a great month in February, a short month. I think we brought in more people than we ever have in a month. You guys know better than I do, but that's my feeling. Tonight at midnight, we start a new month. Let's make March to break the record again. We'll see y'all Thursday.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you all on Thursday.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us. Nice meeting you all.
Likewise, Max. Take care.
Thank you, all you veterans out there. Appreciate your service from one vet to another.
You got it. Thank you, too.
Yes.
Oh, I see Barbara on here. Barbara, you didn't have much to say today. She just kind of sits in. She is like the fly on the wall, isn't she?
No, I'm listening. I just, this is a late supper time for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close the screen, guys. Take care.
Peace.
Recording stopped.
All right, that was it. Let me get to my recording, and give me a second here. Exit full screen. It's always a challenge when you have several things going on at the same time. Nope, that's not right. Let's see. Settings. To have it on the right camera. You have to be a tech guru to work on these streaming things. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to see Solveres Solutions. And if you have any questions on what you just saw, if you look at on top of my head, there you go. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. There's a little scanning thing in the corner. Up in the corner. Let's try that again. See, it's hard to do this when your background. Just visit samsilversolutions.com, or you can call me at 661-418-7325, 661-418-REAL, or feel free to scan this little thing in the corner with your phone. If you have an Apple phone, it will scan directly from your camera screen. If you have an Android phone, you might have to download a QR code reader. Or if you have a QR code reader, you don't need to download one. But Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Make it a great evening. Bye for now.